Hey everybody. Welcome to White Caliber, which is of course the YouTube channel upon which White Caliber provides quality entertainment multiple days a week. We are of course playing Star Wars Force and Destiny, the tabletop game provided to us. Well, not really. We had to pay money. We paid money to Fantasy Flight Games and they gave us books. And now we're using our imagination to transport ourselves into a galaxy far, far away. It's at least 2 quadrants over.
This all sounds accurate.
Yep. This is the real and accurate history of Star Wars Force and Destiny. It's a good throwback, isn't that right? White Caliber playing Bosmo.
That was a pretty good one. It's nice work.
Are you ever going to bring that series back?
I'm thinking about it.
It's a lot of effort, though.
It is. Not until after my master's, though.
That's fair enough. And so do you have an ETA on that?
Oh, my master's should be done in May.
Hot dog.
Nice.
We then have to call you Master Caliber.
Well, no, it would be Master Matt of Y Caliber, as you well know.
I haven't been called a master since I turned 21. Anyway. We've got everybody here. So we've got Mike playing Roll Cage. What's up, Mike? Good talking with you, Mike.
Let's move on.
There must have been a sandwich at the door again.
Oh, no, sorry. My earpiece fell out right as I was being introduced, and I couldn't hear anything anybody said.
Yeah. That's fine. Anyway, he's good. We've also got
I'm cool.
Steve. Steve's playing Wyatt. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Smug?
I'm going all right. When is your quality jerky going to be available for people to buy at your website?
Probably never.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. I guess you'd have to get some kind of licensing if you were going to do that.
Yeah, I think I probably would.
And then health inspectors would show up to your house.
Yeah, they'd probably object to, vagabond jerky.
It's a good name for it. Trademarked. Speaking of trademarks, we've got internet celebrity D. Davis playing McRuff.
I am trademarking the phrase internet celebrities, so...
Whoa. We are sued, so there goes my ad revenue and Y Calibers.
Empty your wallets and put them into my wallets, and we'll be fine.
But then he's eventually hoisted by his own petard when he puts out a series of videos about people reacting to internet celebrities.
Oh, no!
Sounds like a slippery slope, if ever there was. And a man who knows a lot about slippery slopes.
What?
It's a good
we got
segue.
Jared with us. It was good, right? We got Jared playing Lan. What's up, fella?
I'm sitting here eating caramels.
Bagel
That's
bites?
good. What?
You're eating bagel bites?
Caramel.
Caramel bagel bites. That doesn't sound good.
No, there's no bagel involved.
Yo, actually, if you put like a cinnamon raisin bagel onto the caramel, that might actually be real good. What are you talking about, Smug?
Raisins? No raisins ever.
What? You guys.
White Caliber's weakness.
What? Cinnamon raisin bagels are great.
Right now.
The only raisins I'm interested in are the California Raisins Band.
I thought you were going to go with the ones under Miley Cyrus's shirt.
Why would I say anything like that?
Hey, that's between you and your God. I don't judge.
Well,
I'm gonna judge you, Smug.
I do.
Neither does my God.
He probably does, Old Testament style.
No, that's not my God. Come on.
That's not your God. Oh, your God is Trump. No, we're not gonna go down that track.
This intro is a train wreck. Stop it.
That's right. I just put several pennies down on the tracks, but we're going to avoid this derailment. So we are a couple sessions in. This is session number 4 now.
Yeah, this is our 4th session indeed.
That's crazy. And I look at the YouTube videos, and I don't know why the view count keeps dropping off. And it makes me sad.
That always happes.
Sure does.
It's attrition.
Fucks.
The
But if
prologue
you're
got a lot
not-
of views, though.
If you're not a fickle person, please let me know in the comments below.
And still, nothing's going to
Pretty
come
sure-
close to the original Edge of the Empire video, which has something like 40,000 views now.
It's so crazy.
It's
It's
insane.
awesome, really.
Yeah,
It's a testament to Steve's ability to GM.
we hit the zeitgeist with that one.
Really did. I hope you're still like cutting a fat royalty check on that every
And then we
Yeah,
didn't
I mean,
play
it's
it for
like-
years.
Tens of cents per month.
Yes. Well, anyway. So yeah, we're going to continue our adventure tonight. When last the team got together, they were able to discern the location that their scholar friend of all things Jedi, Ethan Romand, I think I got that right, was spirited away to like some kind of fish. And it was the planet, totally not cheating, Spintier, where things spin and it's very icy right now. The team was able to touch down in a little place nearby, some kind of plain, and they started making their way up the mountain. There was some trail finding, some rock climbing, some styling and profiling, and then they found the gatekeeper who, after discerning their true intent and agreeing that, yes, you may exist within my valley for one, and you may help me, he did provide a clue that there's a pack of hunters on the way, and they may want to get a wiggle on.
Yeah, lots of
What would you
wiggling,
have?
especially
right.
from our hut characters.
Indeed, if only we had some more. Now, before we do begin, let me see, I'm just going to roll a couple of dice.
Well, that's happening. I'll remind the viewers that you can actually play a hut in this system.
I'm kind of surprised none of you did.
It was my second choice.
So if I had denied you your flying spaceman,
Flying space bug. Yeah, I mean my backup character is a hut, so whenever Bosmo dies,
damn.
I don't
Please
think it's
look
really
forward.
quite a bug. I mean, it's not like you're a Geonosian. Those guys are bugs.
well, I'm still calling him a
Arians
dumpy fly
are-
person.
He's awesome, is what he is. He
He's
just
got
has a hole in
teeth,
his
right?
back
So he
that is
can't
slowly
really-
healing.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, they're like flying amphibians or something. They're weird aliens.
I don't know. Are they amphibians? They kind of.
I don't
He's
know.
got like a giant thumb or something.
They got webbed feet, wings, and an elephant trunk. They got bone ridges. They got all kinds of
Oh.
weird characteristics.
So they were the dregs in the gene pool, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Damn,
They're like
that's harsh.
the platypi of space.
Now, one thing I do want to quickly take care of, that piece of armor that you guys found, quote unquote found.
Yeah,
We found it.
we found it without a body in it at all.
Scavenged.
Yeah, definitely wasn't full of blood or anything. It probably wasn't really, but it was a bit banged up. Shit, I guess you guys can already see it. But if you go to the journal at the top there should be the armor sheet handout, which you can hopefully select and then squint really hard at.
I'm gonna zoom in on that picture. See
Yeah,
how much
that
of a
did
difference
not-
that makes.
Did not
That was
end
pretty good,
up
actually.
as
You can just
Like-
actually
What are we
click
looking
the
at?
picture.
Yeah, you click on it, it pops up bigger.
Which one should we be looking at? Oh, armor
oh,
sheet.
shit.
Armor sheet.
Yeah, the armor sheet. So and there's also some notes there just to cover it. So the bounty hunter's armor, and thanks to Steve for the suggestion here.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, shut up, Steve.
Damn!
Wow!
I love you, Steve.
Aw.
Anyway,
I'll kill you if I have to.
with love in your sleep. Now,
It's an
it's the
emotional
protector-
roller coaster.
He's so abused yet loved. It's like Sailor Moon. I'm not watching that. I might be watching that.
Okay.
Anyway,
Curiously specific to Niall.
So I just realized it's fucking cut off in my own stream. But anyway, it's the Protector 1 combat armor. So
Yeah.
you've got one suit of it. It is moderately damaged. There are 3 levels of damage. There's minor, moderate, and major. and I wasn't going to be a total asshole, just half of an asshole.
Right.
It's like a rosebud. So it's moderately damaged. I'm not going to require anyone, like if someone wants to use it, you guys can discuss that amongst yourselves and decide. But the thing you're going to need to know is that if you're wearing it, you will get the soak value, which is great. But if you're doing any kind of physical activity, like moving around, any kind of dice roll regarding that, you are going to suffer a purple and a black dice.
Just the purple.
No, you're going to get both.
Oh.
You get both.
Well, that's a house rule then.
Oh, is it? Because this thing was saying one additional, like the repairing gear chart has the penalty for use there, and it's saying one additional, and then one additional again. I mean, that's my take on it. What's your take on it, Steve?
Well, you're the GM.
Yeah, but you know these rules better than I do. Spoiler alert.
Really don't.
Shut up. Yes, you do. Well, anyway. Not to repair it, it is going to cost you guys money. And it's really going to be up to you guys when you want to try to make that attempt. The other thing is that you're going to have to find someone who can provide some kind of repair service, because I don't think any of you are real repairmen.
You don't think so, huh?
I don't, but if I'm wrong, you let me know.
I think
and then
you
I'll
might
slap
be wrong.
Steve for telling me.
I don't think anyone had any points in mechanics anyway.
Oh, you are a fool.
Am I?
Indeed.
How many
I'm
ranks
fool.
does McGruff Team MVP have in repair?
At the moment, since we've had so much cool experience, like 3 yellow, so he's pretty good at it.
In mechanics, damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm just going to set that to 0. So
no, you can't do that.
The GM giveth.
I paid for those ranks.
Well, that's fine. So you'd certainly be able to do so, but you're required to have the materials to do the repair, and that's essentially going to cost the equivalent of.
Yeah, I don't have that many credits on me, so I'm not going to take a look at it right now.
But like I said, if anyone wants to be wearing it, they certainly can. I'm not going to require any kind of use of a force point for that, because last week I said I'd get back to you, and it's certainly feasible that before you guys left the ship, someone was like, you know what? It doesn't stink that bad.
It wasn't the worst.
It's not like those Wookiee pelts we found.
No.
Shag Wookiee rugs that we now have.
Petrified Wookiee pelt rugs. Somehow petrified. And we still got that big moving couch no one's figured out.
Yeah, that was weird.
It is weird. Well, it may just be a diamond and not both. Whatever. It's up to you guys. If anyone wants to wear it. If you don't, we'll just move on.
I like my coat as is.
I'll just move on myself. I don't need to wear it. It's still kind of stinky to me. I'm a dog. I've got a dog's nose.
So basically, the cost to repair it would be like the whole, like the cost of buying it outright.
Half of it, yeah.
And also, we can't buy
For
it
each
outright
rank, though?
because it's restricted.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if we ever get the money, I guess.
All right, so no one wants to wear it right now?
No, I don't think it's really worth the
penalty.
The penalty.
It's more an investment because it's 50% the cost, which is not as bad as buying it outright, and has 3 hard points, which is pretty good.
Those hard points will be quite useful for someone in the future who needs that kind of armor.
Would that be 50% to fix it completely, or just one rank?
No,
yeah, full repair.
Oh, okay.
And it's possible to get reduced costs if you roll advantages on it.
Right.
Yeah, let's put that to the side for now.
Yeah. That's something to worry about later.
Up on it.
Fine.
Right now.
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and we're gonna change the scene a little. So, as I was saying, when the gatekeeper, no, wrong game. When the what do they call him?
They're gatekeepers.
God.
If
Oh,
it's
shit.
the
He is the
holocron
gatekeeper.
thing, he's a gatekeeper.
He's the
That's what they're called.
gatekeeper, man. Spoiler for the next game. Anyway, he warned you guys that there's a pack of hunters on the way, and he suggested you might want to scurry along. So let me just change the scene. Star wipe. I said star wipe. So welcome to the big map. This is the valley in its entirety. It's maybe not as snow-ridden as we thought, but it's pretty cold. There's ice and shit.
Yeah. All 6 of Bosmo's nips are hard.
Jesus.
He is a mammal. I looked it up.
He is?
They are mammals.
Okay.
Wow, all right.
Well, Bosmo
there's not going to be an egg.
Express nipples.
I was really hoping for a clutch of eggs later.
I checked Wikipedia and it said, or I checked Wikipedia and it said they're a mammal.
All right. I don't know if I believe it, but okay. Flying elephant platypus
With tusks.
with tusk. Well, like an elephant.
Yeah, it sure sounds like George Lucas. Okay, so this was the cliff that you guys climbed up. Everything's just kind of taking a 90-degree turn. Which way is north? Which is south? Yeah, you probably know.
All right.
Now, the gatekeeper did also have a word of advice that in the distance, up ahead, past that big bridge, there's ruins up ahead where you could certainly, since he's helping you guys out, you could certainly get there before the hunters and wait for them. But it's kind of up to you guys as to whether you want to heed his advice.
You know what's going to happen if we get on a bridge.
You want to play Gilgamesh?
Yeah,
Wait, what? What's going to happen? It's only a giant drop.
Uh-huh.
Or troll that we need to bribe with alcohol.
Or someone will cut the bridge and we'll have to run the rest of the way across.
Yeah. These are all possibilities. Or rocks will start falling on it. And we'll have to try and escape them.
Bosmo's just fluttering there like, what's wrong with you guys?
And then a rock hits him somehow.
Well, he can't really fly. He can only hover. He's too dumpy to fly. All Toydarians are too dumpy to fly. Their wings are essentially useless. There's no purpose to their physiognomy.
It's a pretty small wingspan, I mean, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we should, the bridge seems completely safe, right?
Sure, yeah.
Definitely.
And what's okay, so this whole big lake thing, that's on the same level as us, right? So it's just forest, lake, waterfall.
Yeah,
that's right.
Bridge.
Yep.
Island in the middle.
Our only other option is to go all the way around.
That is an option.
We could go through the forest, but
you go into the woods.
I'm not feeling the woods.
Freezing.
So shall we take the bridge then? Shall we risk the bridge?
Yeah, let's do it.
Even though
Let's
we will
risk the bridge.
Inevitably be ambushed or something.
Just keep a nose out, McGruff.
All right, so who's going across first? Is it Wyatt?
Rail, are you going to let Wyatt cross like that without you?
If I successfully handcuffed us together, this would be a lot more humorous, but I suppose not.
Well,
follow your dreams, man.
You guys have got plenty of time later.
Why are they fuzzy?
Oh. Pink.
They were on sale.
I suppose Rail will follow behind Wyatt.
Okay.
All right. What are we doing, Smug?
Well, I mean, you guys are going to be crossing the bridge. So the bridge itself seems incredibly sturdy. It is ancient, but it's about as solid as a rock. They knew how to make things back then, and whatever substance it is made out of definitely doesn't look like it's going anywhere. This is a pretty hefty span that it's having to go across. So
it's not like a rope suspension bridge. It's like a...
No, I'm not going to be that mean.
Big rock thing.
Or am I? Or am I?
What?
Nothing.
It doesn't look like a rope suspension bridge.
No, it's definitely not. It's a big sturdy bridge. It's big enough for you guys to walk two abreast if you were so inclined to do so.
It's actually a slide.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm putting in my notes for next time I run a game. Rope suspension bridges.
That's right.
Like
all
literally
the athletics checks.
Just no choice, no alternatives. Why is this happening?
All right. So since Wyatt and Rail are in the lead here, I'm just quickly checking what I'm about to ask you guys to roll for me. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
What difficulty?
It's just going to be 1 purple die.
Intense.
Where is it?
Wow.
There you are. Alphabetically, of course. I told you, I'm off to a good start.
Well, you're not there. They were the ones rolling.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to roll, Bossman.
I'm just hovering, you know.
It's just in case you need me to roll.
Okay.
I'm rolling.
All right.
Unless you got something in mind, I'll take 2 strain for it.
Sorry, what was that?
Unless you got something in mind for the threats, I'll take 2 strain for it.
Yeah, just for crossing a bridge, I wasn't going to be that harsh.
That fair is fair. It's wintry conditions. I'm having to strain.
Yes, you clearly slip and twist your ankle. But Roll Cage is there to grab you before you can fall over the edge. Somehow this all pans out. No, the bridge is not even iced over, which is exceptional in and of itself, considering the wintry conditions that this map is clearly conveying.
It doesn't seem wintry at all, actually.
Fucking green map. Fuck. Half the book is all like, yeah, there's like ice melt and shit everywhere, and then I get to the map at the end, and it's like, this is different, but all right. This is meant to be like the Savage Land.
There is white up at the very top.
Yeah, the peaks of the mountains.
That's right. This is like a valley amidst.
We've reached the Savage
It's
Land.
cold. Exactly. And there's like a pterodactyl flying overhead.
A theme song we're not allowed to play plays.
It's not a pterodactyl, that's just Bosmo.
Yes, indeed.
He's a Carnotaur?
Now, Wyatt and Roll both got an eye out, because clearly in these kind of situations, the bridge itself, surely something must be about to pop up. But it appears to be clear sailing. There's doesn't appear to be anything waiting for you guys on the other side. You do notice, though, Roll Cage, that waterfall is exceptionally beautiful, and you feel slightly invigorated by it, so feel free to heal your strain.
Well, I say, you'd never see a waterfall like that on Nar Shaddaa. Damn beautiful sight.
Well, sure you do. It's just usually made of oil.
Do they even have water on Nar Shaddaa? Which is a moon, not a planet.
Bosmo is just ruining the romantic moment.
Just buzzing around.
Those are them's fighting words on Nar Shaddaa, just so you know, if you're ever in the area. They take the moon planet controversy quite seriously.
Moons can have water. Moons can have water for sure. I've been to moons with water on them. McGruff says.
Well, I don't doubt it. I just never saw any water on Nar Shaddaa.
And you can't say it's a planet. It's in orbit around another planet, and it's too small.
I never said it was a planet. I don't dispute that.
That's what Rail was saying. I don't think he understands the definitions of things.
I was not speaking for myself. I was speaking for the general population of Nar Shaddaa. Thank you.
Yeah, they do tend to have sticks up their asses about that.
Do they call it a planet? They're wrong if they do. It's not a planet. It's a moon.
Yeah,
There's like a whole group of people on Nar Shaddaa who are like Nar Shaddaa planet cultists.
Oh my god, they're like Quebec, but with planet status.
Whoa!
They're like flat earthers.
That's right. And you guys have just given me an idea for a future adventure, so let me write that down. All right. Now, since McRuff and Lan are bringing up the rear, you guys roll perception for me as well. Bosmo, you don't really hear much, but those two lovers are...
Bosmo's too busy thinking about waterfalls.
Don't chase them.
I've been chasing them too long.
Yeah, one purple.
Okay, we'll do. We'll do, buddy.
This is going to be... Oh, I'm actually training that.
Hot dog.
yeah. Oh, what the hell? Didn't roll my purple. Because I didn't click off the thing.
Gotta click off the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still get the 3 successes, so whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. So bringing up the rear, you two, in addition to hearing that lovely conversation that the two lovers are having up ahead as well, and the wonderful rushing waterfall, it's like half ice, but whatever. Behind you, you're hearing what appears to be the hooting of a primitive band of hunters. But they're a ways away, so not really anything to worry about just yet, but you do get the definite sense that they are, as the gatekeeper was suggesting, after you guys. And I guess Lan hurts himself. I don't know.
He's just uncomfortable with the whole primitive.
Yeah, it's a little unnerving.
You can't call people primitives. That's just not right.
But apart from that, that's about all there is for the bridge. It beyond that is a fairly enjoyable walk across.
Nice.
Yeah, that didn't go anywhere like you thought it was going to, did it?
Just ratcheting up the tension. Guys, there's somebody. We are in fact being chased.
Are we?
Like, not close, but
yeah, that's true. We're being hunted.
Well, I guess we better pick up the pace then and get ourselves to that ruins to ambush.
It's just like that ghost said. It's just like that ghost said at all.
that was a ghost.
I thought it was a ghost.
What? No, he looked like a ghost. You remember, he was very ghostly.
Like a hologram. He was a hologram.
Is that what... I call it a ghost. It's a ghost.
Well, technically he was a holocron, but he is a hologrammatic presence. All the same. We should definitely get off this bridge, though, before it blows up.
Faintly,
don't know what.
Amidst the hooting behind you guys, you hear like a faint nerd.
Which is a term that doesn't exist in the Star Wars universe.
Nerf herder.
Who you calling Scruffy?
Cosmo's never worked a day in his life. He's never herded Nerf.
You don't know what Bosmo's done.
I think we all know what Bosmo's done.
Yeah. All right, so you guys can feel free to just move over to the end of the bridge there. You guys clear it.
Rail just stays in the middle, mesmerized by the waterfall.
Reminds me of the time that we dig hole together. Just that cascading
fluids.
Anyway, let's move on. Now you guys clear the bridge, and they are behind you guys. So you have an option here if you guys wanted to try to do something about the pursuers ahead of time.
Do we have any explosives?
I sure do.
I think you're carrying one.
Yeah, is the bridge made of some bullshit metal I can't cut with a lightsaber, or could we weaken it?
if you were to test that, you would find that your lightsaber will work, but probably not fast enough for you to do it by yourself.
Right. All right. Well, I'll start on one side of it, and I'll say, like, Lan, can you help me weaken this bridge?
Why are y'all wrecking the bridge there?
Because we are being pursued, Wyatt.
We're gonna have to cross this bridge again, aren't we?
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, boo!
Yeah,
Everybody
hooting also turns to booze.
Anyway, Lan starts helping. I start helping Bosmo.
Yeah,
with our sweet-ass laser swords.
All right, so you're engaging it, so that's going to be 2 purple dice. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'd miss
No,
and cut
we
off
take
my
20.
own wing.
So what kind of damage are you trying to do to the bridge?
Well, I want to weaken it, but not like fully destroy it. So like if someone starts pounding over it or walking over it, then it would break.
I'm going to point out
so that
if that's your intent, there will be a morality impact.
There's a morality
you're clearly
impact.
trying to kill someone. Yes.
In defending myself from people hunting us down who want to kill us. All right.
Well, you're setting a bridge up to kill someone when they step across it.
Well, I don't know if it's going to kill them. There's water beneath.
That's a really long ball.
Big drop.
It's a really, like, you can... I mean, maybe Bosmo doesn't know. He's spent most of his life in the air.
Bosmo just assumes everybody can fly.
Yeah, they'd slowly flutter down towards the water. I mean,
no, they'd plunge to their deaths.
They would?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Well, I mean,
also,
it's
kind of like a relic. I mean, it's a stone bridge. It's obviously well made, and it's possibly survived for a long time. Shouldn't it have some sort of cultural relevance?
Of course it has cultural relevance, but I mean, it's already a ruin.
I think we should probably just go.
Yeah, we should just go.
If that's what you want.
I feel conflicted about destroying the bridge and, it's really premeditatedly murdering a bunch of people.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you'd say premeditated murder. I say self-defense, but that's all right.
He's preemptively
but it
murdering
wasn't
them
okay
so they don't
when
murder
I
him.
chopped that guy's head off.
I never said that wasn't okay.
Standards. Double standards.
I said you had to think about it.
Part of it too is that I have to warn you guys before that kind of thing happens. I mean, your alternative, and I guess there's a helpful guard suggesting this, is that you could collapse the bridge before they get there.
That would probably
it's entirely
take
up to
a
you
lot
guys.
more time than weakening it. And it's probably better to go ahead and set an ambush, which is apparently morally fine.
Well, yeah,
So
that's not saying we jump them and kill them. It's just, we get them
just do them.
Yeah, we're going to jump them with
incapacitate
our
them.
guns and laser swords. It's cool. Let's go.
The guns have a stun setting.
Yeah, I'm sure we're all going to use it on the bounty hunters trying to kill us.
That would
I
have
think
Anyway, we should go instead of arguing.
It boils down to your intent at the end of the day. I mean, collapsing it when they're running across it, when it's going to kill them, which, yeah, maybe Bosmo doesn't know that. That would, well, I guess if Bosmo didn't actually know that, it might not impinge on his morality, but it definitely would for Lan. And similarly, if you're ambushing them, not with the intent to kill, but to incapacitate or otherwise disarm
them off, at least.
Yeah,
I mean, it's something that Bosmo did not consider because he is a flying creature. So once people explain to him, he's like, oh, all right, let's move on.
Then he shakes his head and says, wow, these weird people without wings.
We rub the spots we kind of cut into a little bit. Nobody will notice. We're fine.
Rub some dirt into it.
Pull out a walnut and just rub it in.
It's fine. It's fine. It looks great.
It's good.
Let's move on.
Rail is writing down defacing ancient relics.
No, he's still standing in the middle as you guys collapse it. That's the way I lived.
Wyatt is suddenly on board with the plan.
Pulls out his vibro knife, starts going it down. All right.
Oh my.
So in the distance, well, you probably can't see it just yet, but the gatekeeper did tell you guys that up ahead there is a set of ruins and there is a clear path leading away from the bridge. And of course, if you move the map up a little, you see where those are.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really up to you guys as to whether you're going to go ahead with the ruins idea, or if you want to make a detour.
Well, there's this place marked as Hunter's Camp. Clearly, we should go in there and kill everything.
Whoa, dude!
Very Anakin Skywalker of you.
I'm kidding. I'm for the ruins.
The children.
Hey, look, I don't use the Force. I can kill whoever I want without impunity.
But yeah, I'm for the ruins.
Yeah.
Ruins sounds good.
Camp is something we can come back to later once we've dealt with the bounty hunters.
They're not bounty hunters.
They're primitive hunters.
What?
They're locals.
Yeah,
I thought you were telling me
that.
I thought the guy told us that they were like. Right, when he said hunters, I assumed bounty hunters because that's what we've dealt with so far.
But then they would have just had jetpacks and then breaking the bridge would have done.
Not all bounty hunters are Boba Fett.
Have a jetpack.
I was really hoping you would have collapsed the bridge so these primitive band would have shown up and then ignited their jetpacks.
It turns out the locals on this planet can fly.
These giant
they're
majestic
actually from the Galen tribe, and they all just jetpack across, but land right in front of us with no actions left.
They all have no right hands either.
It's a ritualistic thing.
Yeah.
It's just self-mutilation.
All right, ruins then?
Yeah. Although, I mean, we should scope out the hunter's camp if there is something there that we would notice as we head by.